Hello everybody and welcome to another wait, is it okay, everything's working. Welcome to another Let's Play. We are at General Evilton's ship. It's good to be back, and let me just set some things up and we'll be ready to go. So 1 second. Second. All right, one more link to send. There we go. All right. So it's been a while. I'm glad to be back. And now we will get into this rather large quest. I have a walkthrough with me because I really want to be able to rescue Jeff this time and get through the story that way, because my first playthrough that I have on my account, we didn't really get to do that, and so things ended up not so great for Jeff. We still had him on the card, but just wasn't part of the crew anymore, and that's just not the same. So let's get Jeff back, and let's give General Evilton some payback. All right, one second. Yeah. Okay. Continue. Yeah. So we've already transferred our, I believe what happened was we approached General Evilton's ship. He had shields that we couldn't pass through, so we could only do some sort of like a mental pass through. So right now, I believe my mind is transferred into this head. I don't know, let's observe and see what's going on. It's a rather weird situation. All right. Let's see. Guess this board is defective in some manner. Alright. Both part. Can't do that from here. Well, yeah, that's pretty obvious. Oh, there's a droid. No dogs? That sucks. Power box. Can I? Alright, well, let's talk to the droid. Hey! Oh, what? I'm up reporting for, oh, over here. Who is that? Present yourself. Over here, friend. I'm the head on the wall. Oh, what? I thought I was alone in here. Oh, does that mean you were awake 20 minutes ago? Maybe. Why do you ask? Nothing. You know, I like to stay clean. Hey, cleanliness is important. What are we doing here? We low-level droids don't get the complete briefing. Neither do we heads. I see your point. I do know we docked to an alien station to secure its technology. I think the General is still trying to wrap his head around the core function of the station. What What is the general trying to achieve? What did we attack? Why did we attack the station? I don't have the overall mission objectives in memory. We're on a need-to-know basis, you know. Who are you? I'm Rob 3401, a Model W construction. What's the W stand for? Worker. I'm a worker droid. Who are you? I've not been assigned a registration. I see. Well, you look like a 3566 to me. Any suggestions where I can find a body? No, not really. I've had mine for over 10 years now. Never needed a single repair. People think I'm a bit strange, but I only take good care of my body. So it's just you in the dark then. To be honest, I was turned off for a while. You know how it is after pushing a 300-hour shift, right? I'm ahead, remember? Oh, right, sorry. Didn't mean to. Nah, it's okay, I don't mind. I better turn on the power again. Captain, I just noticed a significant power gain in your system link. Well done. This gave us extended control to nearby hardware. I can give you access to these new systems through a set of external surveillance cameras. Not much, but you've proven to be quite resourceful with less before. Thanks, ship. I'll do my best. All right. We got a cat. Meow. Meow. Woof. All right. So, we're ahead. There's a camera button. Let's see. Let's try out this camera button. So, camera 1, camera 2, part of the same room. Door, welder, hammer. All right. All right, so let's go to 2 and use a hammer. All right. So we spooked the cat. Let's close the camera for now and talk to the droid. Hey. Hey. Have you noticed that there's a cat in here? Yeah, I know. Is it not against regulations to have a cat in here? I saw the sign, but I know General doesn't like mingling with biological life forms, but she's not really in the way. I very much enjoy her company. Don't remove the cat. You forced me to report this. There's no need to report anything. I'll remove her. All right. So, one second while I make sure people can. All right, let me move this. I'm just organizing my desktop here so things don't get in the way. Hey, Dan, how you doing? So we've moved the cat. Now, after we move the cat, and we've done that, let's head back to the camera 2 welder. Okay, I used the welder. Didn't look like I used it on anything. I think this walkthrough isn't explaining something correctly. So I've used the hammer, spooked the cat, it jumped near the welder, I closed the camera view, talked to the droid about the cat, got him to remove the cat. We headed back to camera 2 and used that welder. Alright, let's see here. Hammer. Welder. Door. Door. Hammer. So I guess we gotta spook the cat again. Interesting. Alright. Close camera. Hey, you. The cat is still here, you know. Alright. So there's no more dialogue options. I believe I need to weld a new robot. All right. Let's see here. All right. Droid trying to remove the cat and move close to the welder. Ah, I see. So I've got to get the cat close to the welder. I've got it. Hey, cat. Get up here. All right. Now, let's close that camera. Boss this droid around. Cat's still here. That bad head over there doesn't appreciate your adorable cuteness. Cameras 2. Let's weld. Oh, my creator. That was not optimal. I really need to fix this. Well, it's a good thing that my pain receptors are not installed at the moment. The pain is undoubtedly unbearable. Let's execute some well-needed self-repair. Oh, geez. Are you okay? I guess droids can't survive without a head either. Seems like he didn't quite deserve that, but he was a minion to that nasty Evilton. Yeah, that was kind of brutal. Oh boy. Something is very wrong with that assembly board. Okay, so now, let's go back to camera 1. And we need I believe a white torso. A slot. Alright. And let's attach that to the B slot. Get myself a nice yellow part. Yes! The torso fits perfect. Alright. So. Let's see. I guess do I do the same thing for everything? Alright, let's fix ourselves up. Next part. I guess we can attach the part to oh, it's both arms, alright. Well, let's attach the part. Great! New pair of arms. Just what I needed. Alright, now we need legs. Are these legs? They look like they could be legs. But we need, I guess, we need white legs. Let's see. Part. Alright. Now let's attach legs. That should be all the parts necessary. I feel so complete again. Let's get off this assembly board. This is so amazing. I can feel these arms and legs like they were my own. Wow, and the power. This machine is so strong. Captain. Yes, RoboCap. Here. I'm receiving a massive stream of input data over here. I bet. I am alive! Are you okay there, Captain? Okay. I'm much more than okay. I'm freaking indestructible. What is going on, Captain? I just realized I had to collect myself a bit. I can now move freely around the station as a whole droid. That's amazing, Captain. Well, as long as your vitals look good over there, there should be nothing imminent to worry about. At the moment, your body shows great adaptation to this procedure. But this is uncharted territory, so perhaps you should look for a way to lower the shields so we can dock. Right you are, ship. Stay tuned. I'll be back. Alright, we got an autosave. That means we did something good. Alright, so let's explore the station. Weld part. Spare part dispenser panel. This droid doesn't seem to be able to use these touch controls. Okay. Well, let's go through this door and see what we can see. Oh, wow. Okay. Big place. A body. All these bodies are Space Fleet personnel. They're all dead. That's gruesome. It seems to be some sort of scanner. That's the dismantle door. I believe that's where Jeff is. Okay. So let's go to the elevator then. Halt. Haven't seen you here before. How can you tell? Don't we all look the same? That's insensitive. Are you new? I prefer the word fresh. Haha, good one. Just report to your sergeant ASAP. Got it? Sure. Alright. So, we got a free pass. I guess we'll go down again. I think we can only go down with this elevator. Who's that? Is that Ethan? Alright. Now, we're going to go right. Boxes in various sizes. They seem to be packed full of technology from the station. Alright. So, through this door. Okay, those are the hot spots. We got a banner sign, docking port B, Space Fleet. The screen tells me that the ship is currently docked to the airlock. For the moment, it's General Evilton's destroyer. Alright, well, I think if we open this airlock, we can access his ship. Do not lock your airlock with personnel inside. Okay. Ship. Yes, Captain. I've entered Evilton's ship. Be careful there, Captain. Just have a quick look around and see if I can find something to use. You should try to find a way to disable the shields around the station. Otherwise, I won't be able to dock. Acknowledged. RoboCap out. RoboCap. Alright. So, we got a big safe, we got a handle. shields. The vessel shields are currently set to surround any structure or ship connected. Well, let's turn those off. Ship. Yes, Captain. I think I got the shields down. Can you check, please? Okay, hold on. Yeah, they're down. Great. Can you get me back to my body now? Sure. Hold on a minute. Welcome back, Captain. How do you feel? Well, a bit weird. That's all. No steering headache? No. No blistering pain around your lower spine? Not really. How strange. But great, I guess. You don't need to perform that emergency treatment I prepared for you. Well, okay. Now all we have to do is dock to the station. Should I take us in while you get back to the cockpit? Sure, do that. Yeah, this mission is very involved. There. We're now docked to the space station, Captain. Brilliant. I'm pretty sure they didn't see us. How can you be so sure? Well, they didn't shoot us down. I see. So, any ideas on how to get the station to work? Well, the wormhole generator uses a fuel cell to run. We know that. But my scans show that it requires some dromium as well. Where can I find dromium? Well, the station itself might have a storage somewhere. I'm not sure about that, though. If you come across a space fleet droid on the station, you might also be able to extract some from that. However, all space fleet droids require dromium to live, so it can't possibly survive such a process. I understand. I don't have any extra fuel cells in the cargo. Should I bring the fuel cell we installed in the storage module? I don't think that's such a good idea. We have to save one for the Earth Defense Station on Earth. Okay. Guess we'll just have to go and investigate the station. Right, because we sold the extra one we had for stuff we needed to fight. Another thing, Captain. I still have control over the droid on the space station. I think I can make it possible for you to switch it between it and yourself. At least when you are able to board the space station yourself. I guess that could be useful. Be careful over there, Captain. Thank you. I'll just head down to the airlock then. Okay. Well, down to the airlock we go. Where's that airlock? No, I don't want to go in there. Door, elevator. Yeah, I think the airlock's there. No, that's where we keep the fuel cells, right? All right. when you said landing coordinates? Okay, good. Airlock. Open. Okay, now then. I believe we're in the station hub. Switch. What's the switch do? Spacesuit. Spacesuit lock mechanism. Airlock. Okay, let's get into the Epsilon station. Oh my god. This Turalian man really got his throat slit. It's a regular monitor. It says what ship is currently docked to the airlock. For the moment, it's Mount Beauty the Copernicus. Okay, what's it? I guess this is switch between bodies. Docking port A, Space Fleet. Alright. The warm Space Fleet blue always gives me comfort. Now we're in the hub area. Let's check out the body that's probably dead. It's a female body. She's been shot in the head by some sort of phaser. Alright. So, let's see here. Let's use that elevator. Captain. Yes, ship. Just finished my internal scan of the station. I found the control center for the wormhole generator. It's located 2 floors below you. That's great. Yes, however, Evilton's currently working down there with his droids. Okay, I think I know where it is. I've actually walked past it as the droid. Any ideas how to lure him away? Not really, but I'm detecting a safety case installed around the controls. If you sneak past them somehow and I activate the cage, they cannot hurt you. But they'll surely notice me in the cage, right? So how can I get out of there after I have generated the wormhole? I'm sorry, but I don't know that. Okay then, thanks. Well, we don't even have any dromium to activate the wormhole. We just have our level 2 engines. Alright, so let's go to the dismantle room. Another body. Yeah. So dark in here. I think I'll turn on the lights. Jeff! Ship! Yes, Captain? I found Jeff's body. That's great. He'd really like to have that back. It's just, he's stripped of some kind of machine. Well, if you can get it down, I can send a homing signal to the body. It should then be able to find its way back to the ship automatically. Okay, I'll see what I can do. Alright, let's rescue Jeff for the first time ever in all my playthroughs. Alright. Dromium extractor. So we can technically extract dromium from Jeff, which I think is what I probably did in the past for some twisted reason. It's totally shut down. Okay. Hey. Where's my Jeff card? Alright, let's... Nothing happens. Okay, remove head procedure. When droid is secured to the machine, the neck lock bolts will be released. Remove the head carefully. Attach head procedure. When droid is secured to the machine, place the head on the neck attachment ring. The head bolts will automatically lock in place. Huh. Interesting, but that doesn't bring me any closer to getting Jeff out of this machine. Activate droid access. Sign. How do I get Jeff out of there? Droid torso, saw blade. Activate droid access. It's a touch panel for toggling the droid lock sensor for the door. Oh. Okay, yeah. This is for later, I think. It's a timed lock. We don't need that yet. I'm trying to save Jeffy. Why do I not have... Okay, what are the hot spots? The only thing it says is dromium extractor. I don't want the dromium. Oh, okay, good. Dromium extractor. Caution, extracting the dromium from the droid will render the droid body useless. Release. There. I've released him now. Good. I'll just send him the homing signal then. Okay, good. We've saved Jeff. Thank goodness. All right. So let's go to the doors. What's the sign say? Generator room. Droids are not allowed beyond this point. Well, I'm not a droid. Oh, your space fleet. Am I glad to see you? So the station is liberated then? I'm afraid not. No? So who are you? How did you get in here? It's a long story, but I came here in my ship and I was able to sneak on board. Were you part of the fuel cell transport mission a while back? If you're referring to the one to Earth that failed, you were very much a part of that project. The entire station was. We've been working on that for weeks. Well, I was part of the technical transmission team from the Earth side, and as you know, something went terribly wrong. I'm not sure how, but I was pulled into the anomaly and got stranded here in the outer regions. Wait, what? So you're from Earth? How the hell did that happen? Fuel cell container couldn't go through, but you could? It makes no sense. Any ideas on what went wrong during the transfer? We tried to figure it out, but we didn't really have that much to work with. The special booster module that we spent almost a year building and preparing that just vanished during the transfer. Vanished? Yeah, right in front of our eyes. We had no way to track it or locate it after the transport failure. So what happened here on the station? A few days ago, we were attacked out of nowhere. Hey, red guy, how you doing? The man who called himself the General forced us to surrender together with his army of droids. Me and Professor Flint here managed to get away. We've been hiding here ever since. Tell him about the plan, Stone. Yeah, right. So we've worked out a plan how to get rid of them. Or rather, Flint has worked out a plan. Maybe you can help us with this? Tell me your plan. If we could get our hands on a charged fuel cell, we could establish a wormhole that reaches Space Fleet Colony Apollo about 6 months from here. We could encrypt a distress message within this wormhole's transmission frequency. Part of their army division can then jump here and take back this place. Do you have any spare fuel cells here on the station? What I'm about to tell you is highly classified information. Officially, we sent all of our cells back to Earth in that transport mission. But there's one left here on the station. Space Fleet Command decided to keep one here. Why? I don't know. Bad idea to put all your eggs in one basket or something like that. So where is it? You had to hide it. So we put it inside the droid spare part dispenser in the assembly room. I'm not sure how to get it out of there. But take this tool. With it, you should be able to open the surface hatch of the machine. That should help you get out of the fuel cell. Oh, I'm sorry that you have a cold, red guy. Things are doing well. I'm happy that house renovations are pretty much done. Although next month I have about a week more of renovations. Next month I have about a week of reservations that I can't really control, and that's going to be hectic, and I'm not looking forward to that at all. I just want the process to be done. So we'll see how that works out. But for the moment, I have peace in my place and no people walking through. You guys wait here. I really need to check on something. Okay. Are you okay, friend? They shot me. I can't believe it. We didn't stand a chance. You're scientists, not soldiers. Where did they hit you? The bastards got me in the shoulder, but I'm okay. We've managed to stop the bleeding for now. That is good. Rest now. What kind of work is being done in my place? Well, lots of things. For one, let's see, all the tiles in my bathroom were coming off due to an upstairs, to a leak in the upstairs condo. So they had to completely remove that wall and all the tiles. And they were trying to convince me to not take a shower, but I was like, no, you gotta just seal up that hole. I can't just not take showers for a couple weeks. So that's what they did. They sealed up the hole. They had to rip up the carpet as well, because the water seeped into some parts of the carpet outside the bathroom. On top of that, the vents have black mold, and outside the water heater, the room where the water heater's in, the ceiling's actually falling in because of this leak upstairs. So basically, the person who owns the unit upstairs, who's renting out to a very nice lady, he's trying to kind of shirk responsibility for this. He wants to sell this place and keep the problems of the place on the DL. But that's kind of a silly plan, because I think anyone who'd want to buy the place would want to obviously get it inspected. So, long story short, or I don't know, maybe that was a long story. That's what's going on, or yeah. I have had all my vents replaced now, and they're talking about even replacing my tub, which I don't think is that necessary. So I'm going to see if we can avoid doing that. But there's this week-long thing. I'm not sure what the deal is with that. Yeah, it's highly stressful to have people just in your place and have to wait for them. They give you like a 4-hour window or something, or a 5-hour window in which to wait for them to arrive, in which you're just basically twiddling your thumbs, doing nothing, waiting for them to just come by. And then when they come by, they're basically walking in and out, moving your stuff so that they have room to do their job, and doing their thing. It was just chaos, and it's going to be chaos again next month. But yeah, I'm just glad that I have a little bit of respite from it. Anyway, so we've got Jeff back. We found scientists. Let's see. We've met the scientists. We found the plan, and they need a fuel cell to modify. We don't have a fuel cell to give them from us because we don't have a spare fuel cell. That would have made things a lot easier. So let's head to the assembly room. Wherever that is. Yeah. I've had some bad experiences with contractors too. Oh no, not at all. I'm happy to talk about anything. This is kind of, I like streaming because I get to connect with you guys and also play a great game at the same time. So don't feel like you're interrupting anything at all. It's totally fine by me. All right. So let's see. We've got a key tool. Where's the key tool? There's the key tool. spare part dispenser. There's the cat. Alright. Let's use this key tool on the spare part dispenser. What did that do? I can't really see anything. It's too dark. And the opening is too small for me to reach inside. I need something to help me look inside this machine. Get item. Spare. Okay, yeah. So what do we do? So let's head to the dismantle room. All right. And look to the panel on the left that says activate droid access. All right, so we have 20 seconds. So let's switch to our ship. Yes, Captain, I'd like to switch to the droid now again. How exactly do I do that? Well, just close your eyes and think really hard on becoming something else. It should happen automatically. You mean like this? It looks like you got it. Yeah, I feel so strong again. I'm beginning to understand people who alter their bodies with cybernetic implants. Okay, let's move this robot a bit closer. Big safe. Airlock. Let's open that. I think this is the right way to go. Now, let's go to the door. And let's find where we are. I think we're upstairs. So who's this? That's General Evilton, probably. All right. Now then. Doesn't work for some reason. I might have an explanation for that, Captain. Yeah? The door seems to scan for biological life forms. It might be a restricted area for droids. Okay. Alright. So now let's switch it. We're going to activate droid access so that our droid can now open the door. Let's get out of this body. Get into the droid body. All right. Now, We have a droid head removal machine. There'll be a yellow square. That's right there. Now let's switch to the human body. And let's press the yellow button. Okay. So I've got the droid head, but now I don't have a droid body to move around. I guess it's only me now. Let's head back to the assembly room. See what we can see. All right. It says here, that's pretty obscure, so I need to use the droid head on the gap right here. Ah, I see. So we need 585. It's a fuel cell. I look like it is fully charged. All right. Oh, I didn't remember the number. I need to get the numbers again. Okay. Let me write down those numbers. Got my pen. Let's see, 585. And for the droid head, it's 763. Got it. Okay. Now then. Five, 8, 5. Let's get that item. Yes, I got the fuel cell. All right, now we're not done yet. Of course, we need our head. So that's 763. I got back my droid head. All right. Let's look at this fuel cell. Is it different in some way? All right. Well, anyway. Let's go back to the dismantle room where the scientists are. Let's talk to them. I have a fuel cell right here. Wow, you found it already? Did anyone see you? Nope. So far, so good. Thank God. Hold on a moment. I'll just tweak this a bit so it opens the wormhole over at the Apollo colony. It will also send that message we talked about. Here, take this. What? Do you want me to have it? Yeah, well, I cannot leave my colleague here. Maybe you can help us again and start the wormhole with this modified fuel cell. Is there any other location to initiate that wormhole from? Nope. We need to get to the command bridge with the fuel cell and some dromium. I don't have any dromium. Wish I did. Does your plan say anything about how to get rid of the droids by the command bridge? I don't know, Clint. What? Why would I know? It's your plan. I know nothing of covert military operations. We tried fire? Animals move away from fire, you know. Okay, thank you, Flint. I think we can conclude that the plan lacks that level of detail. I'm sorry. I'm a string theorist and don't know much about droids. Okay, I'll give it a try. Fantastic. Everything's in your hands now. Good luck. We'll just wait in here then. Now that we have a modified fuel cell. Now, let's re-enable our droid powers. And okay. Right, we need to press the button. There we go. We got our droid back. Now, we'll need some dromium. We would only be able to have some dromium if we extracted it from Jeff's body, which is what I did last time to make it a little bit easier. Because I figured, hey, we have him on a card. We can always revive him later, but we never did. So, this time it's different. This time we need to find a way to get some dromium. But apparently there's another source of dromium on the station, so we're doing something different this time. Let's head outside this room. If I remember correctly, there's a white box. Yes. We're going to hide inside this box. It's a large metal container. The top lid can be opened and it looks really heavy. These boxes are way too heavy for me. Well, there we go. Might not be too heavy for a droid, perhaps. Now then. We're going to have to go back down. Down again. And we're going to go to General Evilton's ship. Wow, that's a big safe. It must be holding something pretty valuable in there. Could be dromium. This monolith of a vault surely protects something very valuable for the general. The vault door is locked and there's no keypad or access port here. That's why I'm assuming these two handles need to be pulled. But they're pretty far apart. How would one person be able to pull both? Huh. Well, good thing we have our box of the captain here. So, let's have the droid pick a handle. All right, yeah. See a green light and there's a red light. So yeah, it seems to be the case. Let's get out of here. Okay. Let's pull this. Alright, we've got some dromium, a metal arm. I can't get to it because of the armored glass protecting it. What could this possibly be for? I better not mess with the enclosure. I don't want to trip any alarms. Well, we've got a Space Fleet branded droid head. Looks to be in good condition. And yes, this is another thing I didn't do on my last playthrough. Apparently, this could be a potential crew member if you assemble a body for him. So let's return to the assembly room. And assemble some white droid parts. I wonder if I can do that without having to hide in the box. Oh boy, that doesn't look likely. Yeah, that doesn't look likely at all. Okay. Let's hide in the box. Hey, droidy, we need your help. We're going straight to the assembly room. All right, I think we can drop the box. Now then. All right. So we got the droid head. Let's put that on assembly board B. One second. All right, back to the walkthrough. Let's see here. Put the droid together with white droid parts. Right. We got white droid legs. So let's get that. What about arm? What do I do with that? Okay. Well, no weld part? No. Don't want weld parts. Do I want weld parts? I guess I do. Alright. Show next part. Yeah, we can do that. Weld that part. Oh, how convenient. Initializing main core startup program. Complete. Hello there, humanoid. Are you my mother? Not mother, captain. So what should I do now? Let's see. Let's have him wait by our ship. Okay, I'll do that. We didn't do this last time. Further instructions required. Where exactly is our ship? Oh, I'm sorry. Just take the elevator up to level 1, or down to level 1, I guess, and go straight down the hall. You really can't miss it. That is confirmed. After arriving, I will be on standby until I see you again. That's the one crew member I think I missed. So I'll be looking forward to see how he can help us. All right. Now then. I think this is the risky part. Back in the box with me. We have everything we need to sabotage. So I need to bring the box to the level with the droids and the general. So right here. I can't bring it to the general though because he won't let me drop it near him. Instead, drop it near these boxes and make it look all inconspicuous. Boxes in various sizes. Seems to me they're cleansing the station of useful technology. All right. However, these droids are still a problem. So after we drop this, I think we still have something we need to do. There was another option in the control center I wasn't exploring, and that was that had to do with the droids. So let's head back to General Evilton's ship and see what that does. I think this is also a timed section, which always adds to the tension. You don't want to get caught. Alright, control center. Droids. Alright. Head back to the ship. Choose to disconnect the droids, and the general will be forced to reactivate them by going back to the ship. During that time, you can sneak up. Wait for the general to go down the elevator. Okay. Let's see if we can do this in one go. Currently 56 droids connected through the wireless network. Okay, here we go. These parts always make me nervous. Disconnect droids. What? Droid! Control link from my ship must have disconnected. Better go there and restart it. Alright, let's wait. Use the elevator. Alright, let's get out of this box. Alright. Now, we are at that spot. So first, insert the dromium slot. Next, insert the modified fuel cell and lower the cage. Now, cage lever. Let's see. How do I do this again? Okay. Pull the lever on the right and you're good to go. Okay. Good. Let's pull that lever. That's strange. This really should work. Captain. Yes, ship. You can see from here what the problem is. You have to rephase the amplification buffer of the inner transmission system. Can you help me with that? Of course. I'm already connected to a transmission control station here. It'll take just a moment. A long moment later. What is this? Who are you? Wait a minute. Didn't I run into you a while back? Yeah, you're that space fleet guy with a dromium droid. Well. Hello again, Captain. Hello? How did you manage to sneak on board the station undetected? What are you doing? You actually managed to lock yourself inside the protection chamber. That's pathetic and laughable. Well, I guess you can stay there. They look caged in while I'm working. Don't hesitate to open the chamber if it gets lonely in there. There. I'm finally done here. You can go ahead now, Captain. Thank you, ship. Uh-oh. Droids, this party just got crowded. We're leaving. Now. After watching the Space Fleet forces appear out of the wormhole at Levelton, ordered all of his droids to leave with him in a hurry. I know I mentioned this before, but I love this, like, silent film-esque, marquee type thing. I think it's kind of cute. The captain went down to airlock B, where the general had just left from, and waited for the troops to arrive. Freeze. Don't move. Hands up. Okay. Take it easy. We're on the same side. Are you Evilton? What? I'm Captain Whelm. Answer me. Are you Evilton? Now we can have a quick game over if we say yes. So we're going to say no. It's not him. Room cleared. Check the next room. Go. Good afternoon to you, Captain. I'm Admiral Pitbull. Nice to see you're still in solid condition. I hope my boys and girls didn't scare you. Are you the one responsible for the wormhole? I'd help from 2 brave scientists. Brave civilians? I don't believe it. Ah! Did you write the message that came with the wormhole? No, that would be from one of the scientists. They are upstairs. One of them is badly hurt and needs medical assistance. Okay, could you please take me to them? No problem. Thank you again for all your help here, Admiral. Those machines would have torn the station apart if it wasn't for you and your men. No problem. But it's not only thanks to me. You also have to thank Captain Whelmy over there. He took great risk getting this wormhole started. Oh, of course. Thank you so much, Captain. Now, we have to see how badly the station got damaged. What do you say, Professor? Should we all get back to the control center and run some tests? I guess we should. Will my friend here be okay? Yes, he will recover. He's in good hands now. Better come with us also, Captain. Okay, let's see now. Oh. Looks like everything is actually okay here, Admiral. The generator's working and the dimension field is still up. Wonderful. And just so you know, my orders are to take you over here and protect the station from now on. The main priority for us is still to figure out what happened during the transport mission. I'm so glad you're staying here. It's such a tragedy what happened. All the people. I know. My troops will start immediately with the cleanup process. Anyway, report back to me if you find anything. Of course, sir. So, Captain, of course we want to help you in any way we can now. The most important thing is to get that fuel cell of yours back to Earth. If I'm correct, you're keeping that fuel cell inside a Type 4 force field, right? Yes, that's right. It was specifically designed for keeping fuel cells stable for long durations. That's one problem. You'll have to keep traveling in your own ship. but I guess I can still grant you some equipment to aid you on your way. We have with us some top-rated stun rockets that you soon will call your best friends. They're extremely powerful and not cheap, mind you, so use them wisely. I'm forever grateful for any assistance you can provide. Hey, we're all Space Fleet here. Well, I don't even have a rocket launcher. I'll send Private Kirby over to equip your ship with the launch module ASAP. I hope that comes with I hope the rockets come with them. Seems like it does come with a module, so I guess we'll see. Again, thank you. That will definitely come in handy. Well, I guess I should get going then. Yes, I guess you should. We'll stay here and keep the station safe until we know exactly what happened here. Good luck out there, Captain, and give the Union a kick in the teeth from us. Captain, yes? Just wanted to let you know that I've reset the wormhole generator, so it's possible to use it again. We've never initiated two different wormholes so close to each other before, but it should be safe. If you have the extra resources to do it, that is, which we don't. A fuel cell and a container of dromium. Okay, thank you very much. Captain. Yes, ship? If you want, I can send Jeff's body back to the station. You could extract the dromium from it and use it for the wormhole generator. What about Jeff? I'm sure he will understand. He should be safe on that chip in the meantime, and he will get a new body when we come back home. So yeah, this is the part where I was like, yeah, give me the dromium. But then we won't have Jeff for the rest of the game, and Jeff is no longer mentioned. We can't have that. No, I want to have him have his body right now. As you wish, Captain. Alright. So. Now then, I guess we go back to our ship. Hello, guard. I hope I get back home in time, too. I guess if I don't... I always have another save, just in case, from before. So I can't get in here. Isn't that where my ship is? Not sure I understand. There's our new crew member. Are we ready to leave? Well, I guess so. That is very satisfactory to hear. All right. We did it. We did it. So his name is Rez, huh? Okay. Rez, we got Jeff, we got stun rocket launcher, and 6 stun rockets. That's awesome. Welcome back, Captain. Thank you, ship. You no longer need to be docked to the space station. Could you take us out, please? Sure, no problem. Hold on. So, what kind of droid are you? I'm a res droid, designed and manufactured by Space Fleet. My main purpose is to supervise the energy levels in a hyper-recoil engine. Do you have a hyper-recoil engine somewhere here? Ship, can you answer that? Certainly, Captain. I'm afraid that I'm running a pure magnetic displacement engine in my core. I don't have any recoil system installed, sorry. Thank you, Ship. So, I guess that's off the table. Do you have any other functions? I seem to have a small task software stored in my sub-drive system. I think it was installed by the engineer who put me together. What is it? It's called Barista Java. I guess I can make coffee. Really? Yeah, we already have a food replicated for that. Oh. Well, you'll have to start learning our systems now. You can use the workstation on the top floor. Come on, I'll show you. Here you are. You can find all you need here. Report back to me if you have any questions. That is confirmed. Another thing, Captain. Yes, Ship? I noticed that we have Jeff back on the ship. Oh yeah, where is he now? He's inside his workstation recharging. Have you transferred his mind back into his body yet? No, not yet. Okay, hold with that for a minute. I'll head over there now. Should I start the transfer now, Captain? Yes, you can begin. Jeffy! Where? Captain! You found my body! Oh, thank you, thank you. Aha, you are so welcome, my friend. Are you okay? Is everything working as expected in there? Checking systems. Everything seems to be in order, Captain. Good, but I want you to increase your system's checks for a while. Okay, buddy? I'll redistribute the allocated processing power for human poetry decompiling to mainframe defragmentation. Okay. Done. Good. I was not able to experience time while being stored on the chip, so I could really use an update, Captain. Of course. It's just that so much has happened. So you managed to save Earth then? No. Not that much has happened. But we are back at Space Fleet, right? No, we're still in the outer regions. Oh, I see. We have formed a confident plan on how to proceed? Okay, this is clearly not getting us anywhere. Your expectations on progress are set way too high, little friend. We're still pretty much where we started, and we still haven't got a clue on how we're going to get home in time. No one has been saved, and Earth's existence is still very much in jeopardy. Okay, status updated. I think I'll stay here and recharge just a bit longer. Of course. Take all the time you need. Jeff is back! Finally, I got Jeff is back! That makes me happy. Okay, so before we do anything else, let's check up on Rez. How's it going? It's going great. Focusing on learning everything about your enhanced magnetic displacement engine. Good. Let's talk to our 5,000-year-old man, or 1,000-year-old man. Hey, Glacius, hi. Just checking in, carry on, yeah. I really wish there were more dialogue options for our crewmates. I really do. So, if I'm right... Oh, Zerum's gonna be fun. Yeah, Zerum's gonna be real fun. And we have all these fights, though. Which we're gonna need if we want to update update things. What's the most... I mean, we're not going to do it this session, but like the most economic way of doing this would be like this, 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 and then this, then this and this. I don't know. I'm sure I can figure out something. I really want to go to 0 first, but I can't. I really hope that doesn't cost us too much time. And we need to know what we need to upgrade things, because we need to constantly be upgrading. It's really kind of stressful, the upgrading, the need to upgrade. The countermeasure module, which is necessary. We got a version 1 battery which needs to be changed as soon as possible. We need a version 2 of a gamma gun. So we need the normal resources and these energy things. Oh boy. Yeah, so we need some dromium. We can use those 2 ice melting things and a dromium container to get a laser burst version 3, which would be freaking awesome. We absolutely need a plasma shield version 2. That's our first priority, I think. And again, that's 10 resources and 5 things. So we need a version 2 of that, version 2 gamma gun, version 2 battery. Every version 3 thing needs like a whole bunch of stuff, but we need our version 2s first. Countermeasure volume, and I guess we need countermeasure module version 2 as well. I suppose that's why there's so many bytes. And of course there's suppressor beam disruptors. And nukes. We have 2 nukes, but we have no nuke module. And having a nuke module, I think, is really important as well. So the first dromium we get, we are putting into getting a nuke module. That way we can win, we can destroy something in 1 hit. But anyway, I guess there's plenty of time to obsess about that next session, because I'll forget everything that I've gone through here. 6 stun rocket. And do we have... got a laser shield modulator, which is great. But what about being able to use these stun rockets? Do we have... we got a stun rocket launcher! Awesome. Okay. Wow, that was really useful. So we've gotten everything. We got the best outcome on that mission. And that's a hard mission. Anyway, next will be some fights. I might do some of the fights in between next session, because there certainly are a lot of them. And Zerum is a lot of fun. What else? I mean, I don't know. I guess we'll find out as we go. This is a big game. So I guess this is where we'll stop. And you know, sorry it took a week for me to get back into updating things. You know, there's been a lot of chaos here. But until next month, things should be pretty smooth, and we'll be broadcasting regularly Wednesdays and Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, unless something goes awry, which I will let you guys know on the Discord. Thank you all again for coming by. I really do appreciate it a lot. And this has been a ton of fun. This is always a ton of fun. In any case, I'll see you all later, and hope you all have a really good week. Bye-bye.